Yeah, you can be that guy. You can shoot down commander cruise missiles. Next level tactics right there. And welcome to Do You Know Battlefield 4, Episode 5. If you'd like to, you can even be the hero and block the path of the cruise missile with your helicopter or jet. A calculated and valiant death. Well done, soldier. The 50 cal sniper rifle pickups in the game, they look really cool. You gotta admit they look pretty cool. One shot kill on infantry, and you can even take out helicopters and light vehicles with these bad boys. But did you know that you can actually blow off multiple parts of the ZFB and MRAP vehicles to get clear access to kill the gunners or the drivers? The side doors come off, the back doors come off, even the hatch on the top comes off, so you can peer in there and put the gunner to sleep without having to destroy the vehicle. Lovely jubbly. Do you know that you can arm and defuse MCOMs with an EOD bot? The engineer's best friend, Wall-E, isn't just a really good Disney movie. You can actually make this little guy do some serious work. The best part is, hardly anyone ever notices him, and as such, a good tip if you're defending is to park him behind an MCOM, and when you hear that the bomber's been armed, just start defusing that sucker right away. That'll leave the enemy team scratching their heads. Also, Wall-E is hard as nails, and he doesn't take any fall damage, he just doesn't give a rat's ass about gravity. Watch out for falling robots. Wall-E's coming for your son. Do you know that if you fire a TV missile and miss your target, you don't have to wait until the battery runs out or the cruise missile collides with something before you can regain control of your vehicle? If you miss your target, just press the use button, that's E on PC, to instantly leave the TV missile view and go back to controlling your vehicle. Using this tip, you can also use TV missiles as dumbfire rockets because they keep flying on their last known trajectory if you go back to your vehicle with the use button. Line your target up, and if you're absolutely sure that the missile will hit without guidance, just let it be and concentrate on your surroundings instead. You're a killing machine. Do you know that you can actually control the bomber on China Rising? It's not completely on rails, so if you can't quite hit the target you're looking for, press the left and right buttons to turn it slightly. It might just give you that angle and direction you were looking for. And whilst we're on the subject of direction, you can actually choose which side of a vehicle you leave if you just look that way before you jump out. Here you see I'm inside the MRAP, and whichever direction I look, that's the spot that I leave the vehicle at. I can even jump out of the back if I wanted to. This can be useful if you run into some infantry or you're fighting in tanks and you need to seek some cover before you've got the chance to engage the enemy team. Jump out the side, which gives you the most cover, ready yourself, and then you can send those fools to the grave. Or the menu screen, I guess. Do you know that you can stick ammo boxes and health kits onto vehicles, no super glue required? This is a great way of keeping yourself topped up with C4 or health if you're sending out explosive Peters on the battlefield. Special delivery. Also works great on jeeps and helicopters for regenerating health and rockets, so try it out and you'll soon learn the right spots on the vehicle where the ammo and the health packs will stick. When you're on the deploy screen and you want to get a better idea of what's going on in a vehicle you could possibly spawn in, or just to check out if it's there at all, you can press the escape or start options key to get a better full screen look. Oh, look at that, that is lovely. And if you double tap the escape or options key, you can get rid of the graphic effect for an even clearer look. Quick tip for deploying, you don't have to move your cursor over to deploy to spawn in, you lazy bugger. You can actually just double click on the spawn port you want or press the spacebar. Much easier that way and a quicker method of joining the map wherever you want to. Have you seen a really cool emblem in the game, but you've got the artistic flair of a wild rabbit, and as such you couldn't possibly recreate such beauty and magnitude? Well, don't fret, they probably got it from this website. Emblemsbf.com, go and check it out, they've got all sorts of cool emblems on there. Find one you like and create a new emblem on your profile. Open the browser console, it's Ctrl-Shift and J for Chrome and Ctrl-Shift and K for Firefox. Paste the emblem code in there and press enter. Close the console and then all you got to do is click save and use. Now you've got a swanky emblem that you can pretend you made yourself and make all of your friends jealous. Just don't tell them about this website though, because you're going to get busted. Do you know that you always spawn facing 90 degrees left of the direction a spawn beacon was placed in? Try it out for yourself, always facing left of the direction it was deployed. Using this method, it's easy to angle the beacon in the direction you want to spawn in at. Just look at where you want to end up, turn 90 degrees to the right and plonk it down. Very useful for guaranteeing access to rooftops as you parachute in. Also, if a spawn beacon is placed in under a roof or a ledge, you won't parachute into the level. Instead, you're going to be standing right next to it when you redeploy. And whilst we're on the subject of falling from great heights, I've also got a cheeky little tip for free falling. You don't have to pull your parachute super early to not take fatal fall damage when you land. If you've got to bail out of a jet or a chopper or just fall from a great height, you can pull your parachute really late. As long as you're holding crouch in a direction when you land, you should be a-okay. You can hit the ground running and get down to business, much more effective than deploying your chute early and making yourself an easy target. One final tip for this week's episode: if you see a tank or an LAV coming straight at you and you're pretty sure it's in mating season and he has every intention of squishing you and there's absolutely no possibility you can get out of the way in time, you can always try the old pretend I'm a snake tactic. I have to trademark that one. If you do it right and the vehicle doesn't turn, you can slip right under it without taking any damage. If you're fast enough, you can even stick C4 on the belly of the beast and punish them for even contemplating mating with you or turning you into a pancake. Those fools! And that's all for this week's episode, guys. I hope you learned something new and make sure to check out the previous episodes. I've got to go practice my needle and thread skills. I've got an embroidery competition coming up this weekend and it's going to be pretty intense. Leave a rating and a comment, subscribe for more Do You Know Battlefield 4, and I'll see you in the next one.